Shout out to my people. Shout out to my people sending love, positivity, and good vibes to my people, man. I hope you guys are doing good today. I'm doing great. Today we got a video of Cenat speaking about how he was brought up and raised in the Bronx, how his family dynamic was, and how he got started into making content. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's get it.
Bro, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man.
God, you want to toast? You too?
I do water because, like,
okay.
Yeah, I drove here, so
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. We can toast up some water.
Congrats, bro.
Bro, I've been doing great,
I didn't drive though. Cal, how you been, man?
I've been good. You know, life has been great.
Life is great.
Just taking it in, just enjoying it as I go on, and just living life.
You grew up in the Bronx, New York. What do you remember most about growing up in the Bronx?
Growing up in the Bronx, I remember. Oh my God!
Was it fun
nights.
times?
It was fun. It was also like that, like down in terms of like have like my family being able to do certain things and like and I just have like a lot of childhood friends that I'm still friends with today. That's all I can remember. But like in the Bronx, I feel like it was the perfect place for me to grow up at though. Okay.
When I look at it, all the famous people, Cardi B, Fat Joe, J-Lo, Mary J, KRS-One, Ice Spice, Swizz Beat, French Montana, Big Pun, Remy Ma, Biggie with the Hoodie, Slick Rick. Were you familiar with all those people when you were growing up in the Bronx?
Yes. To this day, I bump A Boogie. A Boogie's like my favorite. He's my favorite artist. Still is. You feel what I'm saying, from the Bronx? It's just that when I was growing up in the Bronx, like, New York music is different because like New Yorkers can really relate to it. You feel what I'm saying? And like they'll say things in certain songs that's just New York related that only New Yorkers can take in and get it. And it's just a more lit, up-tempo vibe for sure.
Knowing all those people were from the very community that you were growing up in, was that motivation to you to say, like, you know what, look at what they're doing, look at what they became. I can do that. Yeah. Maybe not so much in the music industry, but I can choose a profession and I can be just as famous as those.
Yeah. It was definitely, it just looked so good in terms of like them representing the city. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and being a voice for the city, you know, like Pops, not the Pops from Brooklyn, but like New York, we look at New York as one unit, like the city itself, like anybody who come out of there is just like, it's fire. And it's tough. It's really tough to make out of New York because everybody would think it's like you, can I curse?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like dick riding or somebody.
Right.
Or like, you feel me? Or like not, you gotta, like, showing support to somebody out of New York is like...
Yeah, they call it meat riding now.
You glazing or something. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? You meat riding. So it's like, nah, like, so when they do go crazy, it's fire.
Somehow you leave the Bronx and you end up in Georgia, but you end up in a homeless shelter. How did you end up in Georgia and how did you end up in homeless?
Yeah, so when I was younger, like, this is way younger, my mom, she had four kids. My little brother, dad was very in his life, so like he had like both parents, but the three of us, we only had my mom, and my mom was like struggling on her own and stuff. It was a lot of tough times, and we had to be in the shelter for quite some time. I'm in Georgia. Coming from New York, that was like it was like weird, but like you feel me? We was there. I remember like bits and parts. She has like the shelter sheets that she still has it at her house. Just like remember like certain things and all that. But it was definitely weird.
When you were in there, did you think anything like, man, we left Brooklyn, you left the Bronx, I got all my friends there, and we come to Georgia and we're in a homeless shelter?
Nah, I didn't even know.
You didn't really know what it...
Yeah, at the time I didn't even know we was in Georgia.
Okay.
Like we must have hopped on like a bus or something.
Correct.
But like at the time I didn't know we was in Georgia, and I was just going with the flow. You feel what I'm saying? Like wherever my mom went, I was just going.
Right.
But it was me, my twin sister, and my older brother, and whenever she went, we just went.
Seeing that you've become so successful, Kai, and there are a lot of young people that's going through things right now, and some might be in a shelter. What kind of advice would you like to give those people that says no matter how tough the situation may be, sunshine follows rain?
Oh no cap. It's just like my mom, I would say like keep family close and never forget like the small things in your life that happen, because my mom is literally like a superhero with times where I don't know I don't even know how she was able to make sure that we was able to like get through some nights and get through days. Because I know it was definitely hard. I would definitely say keep your head up, keep God close, because a lot of things in the world is definitely, a lot of things that goes on in life happens for a reason. You feel what I'm saying? And it only builds character and a storyline. So like whenever people is struggling, it's never too late.
Shouts out to all the parents in general. You know, mom, dad. If you waking up and you know, making sure your kids are provided for, taken care of, they got food in their stomachs, I salute to y'all. That's the main reason why, you know, I'm on my grind, is because I want my kids to be able to see the process of, you know, the fruits of my labor. Like, oh shit, we started here, but my pops took it all the way here.
You mentioned that it's for you guys. You have a twin sister. You have and two
brother.
younger brothers, right?
Older brother and a younger brother.
Oh, older brother and a younger brother. How tough was that on your mom to try to raise four young kids? Obviously, you say your youngest brother, his dad was in his life.
Yeah.
But how difficult was that on your mom, knowing that you see her go to work and she's struggling, trying to make ends meet to make sure you guys have the best of what she can afford?
Yeah, it was very difficult. You know, like my mom, she just never gave up on us. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Anything could have happened. She could even quit on us, and like, you know, things could always be worse. But my mom, it was definitely hard. Like, there was some, like, we had to, like, it was so much time where she had to find food, or like, not on like, so like she always like make sure we cooked and stuff, but like even like us even simply just wanting like McDonald's or something, like, and she couldn't get it, you feel me? Or like us wanting certain clothes, she couldn't get it, you feel me? And we just had to live with that, and it was definitely hard, you feel me? So like she was by herself, and I don't know how she do it. I thank her to this day.
Do you have a relationship with your father?
I do. I was just with him. Actually, I was just with him yesterday. The first Christmas I ever had with my pops.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what was that like?
It was fine. It was good because like I have my whole family there, and like I understand. When I was younger, when I was younger, I used to be so hard on my pops. I didn't like want to like talk to him or nothing like that. My sister was very close with him, but as I got older, it's like I mature and I realized like, damn, like, even though there's like no excuse for
him
a man
not to be there.
Yeah, for a man not to be there. It's just more of a like I've grown older to accept the fact and forgive. Like, I don't know what was going on in the time of his life. I don't know what was going on. I don't know how stressed he was. I don't know how anything was. So when I did spend the Christmas with him, he was very happy, and like now I'm able to provide for my family. You feel me? And he has kids. He has kids with somebody else, and his little kids remind me of like me and my brothers when we was growing up. So I just want to be able to help my pops out, so that he can give his
those kids what he could give you.
Yeah, what I wanted. You feel me? So it's just an amazing feeling. I was just with one of his son yesterday, and I met him for the first time, and he loves all my stuff.
That's super dope. Kai can have that mindset of just, you know, letting go and being mature, especially him being so young.
So it's like that. Like I got to see him, and I just want the best for my pops right now, so that he can give them the life, you know, that I always wanted.
Did your stepbrothers know that your dad, their father and was your dad also? Did they know that before?
Yeah, so they knew. They at first, like, he called me, and then after it was one day I met them on FaceTime.
Okay.
But he always bragging to his friends, yo, Kai's my stepbrother, Kai's my stepbrother, like Kai's my brother, and nobody believed him. And then like he always calls me, and like his name is Benedict. He reminds me of like me when I was younger, like for real. So like it's just so fire. Like he's a big supporter of mine, and when he found that out, he was going crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
I've talked to people that a parent was not in their life when they were younger, and when they finally get an opportunity to talk to that parent, there's like, look, I'm not trying to go back and get the time that was lost.
Right.
I'm trying to start right here and move forward.
Right.
Is that how you feel?
Right. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. That's how I feel. Cause like it's like it's nothing I can do to get that time back.
You can't get back what's lost.
Yeah, it's already happened, and it's like why like grieve on it when you could build a connection right now? You feel what I'm saying? Like as he's as we're getting older and stuff, and like I could just tell that like now it's on some where I could like build a genuine connection. I could text him, I could call him. And plus what I respect so much about him is like, even when I did take off with a lot of my success, like he never played a role in like asking me for anything, or like a role of like trying to be sneaky and like try to like being like, hey, never put like, hey, I'm your dad card, like none of that. So I have gotten to that point where I have matured, and it's a good feeling too. It's like when you get over something, it's like, and you can move forward with it, it's just a wonderful feeling.
So you've forgiven your father for not being there, because Kai, I tell people all the time, forgiveness is not for your father, it's for you, because you have to let that burden go.
Right.
And since you've been able to do that, what a relief has that? What kind of relief has that given you?
It gave me a great relief. It's so crazy because yesterday when I was spending time with him, it was like damn, like I'm actually like joking with my pops. Like I'm actually like laughing and joking around, and he may not know like too much of what I like or what I'm into personally, but he's able to learn now, you feel what I'm saying? And like we're able to have that connection. But it feels amazing though, because like I've always seen when I was growing up, I used to see kids with both parents, like when somebody has a good dad next to them and they learn certain things and stuff. I was raised with my mom, so it was like, you feel me? It was like it's so different. It's a good feeling. My step pops were there for me a lot though.
Shouts out to all the step parents, that step up and truly, play that role. Not just going with the flow because you got to deal with the mama. Like, nah, you really step up and provide just like they're your own. And I don't know if Kai is perfect, with the responses, but he even shout out his stepfather. Like, I like Kai a lot. He's very smart and very humble.
Yeah.
So was that your first Christmas that you can remember with your dad?
First Christmas, and my birthday December 16th, so like it was the first like happy birthday I done got. Like, I can visually remember.
Okay.
100% though, first Christmas, like.
Wow.
Yeah. It's crazy, yeah.
Kai, what kind of student were you in school? How was school? How were you in school?
Oh, man, class clown. Oh my gosh, I used to mess around all the time. I probably go to section like elementary school, terrible. Like I was a bad kid.
Okay.
I used to get calls home every time. Middle school, I think like 6th grade, bad. 7th grade, bad. And in 8th grade, I got my stuff together. Like I started to like realize like, okay, I'm in school, I represent my mom. And then after high school, 9th grade was okay. 10th grade, terrible. Like I did not care about no work. I didn't want to do no work. I wasn't locked in. I wasn't focused. And then 11th grade, it was okay. 12th grade, I rounded up. Really good. Together. You feel me? But I always just like joking around though.
So did you spend, how much time did you spend in New York, and how much time did you spend in Georgia? Or was the majority of your school life in New York and then?
No, so from when I was in New York, from start to finish, I probably like I moved to Georgia when I was 19.
Okay.
19 or 18.
Okay, so all your school was in New York.
Yeah, all New York. Everything was New York.
Okay.
Like, everything, yeah. So I just moved to Georgia probably like it's been like since I've been living in Georgia probably like going on 4 years. Going on 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you popular with the girls in school?
Nah. Like I was cool like on a friend level, but like I was like scared to talk to like anybody and stuff.
Were you good in sports?
Hell no. Like, this is where it gets crazy. This is where it gets crazy because I wasn't good academically.
Okay.
Right? I wasn't good in sports. Like I tried out for the basketball team one time. They called like 10 travels that game. Like it was bad. Like I was just never an athletic type. I wasn't good at like robotics. I wasn't good at a lot of stuff. But I really love like being in front of the camera.
Okay.
And watching like YouTube.
Okay.
And playing like games.
Right.
So it'll be games in front of the camera and YouTube.
Oh.
That was me. So like I wasn't into sports, and I hated athletes in my high school because like, damn, like why am I not athletic? Like everybody
they got all the girls, and they were popular.
Everybody got cool varsity jackets.
Yeah.
They got the lacrosse sticks. They got they coming in with the football helmets.
Yeah.
Baseball bats.
Yeah.
Running track. Like I'm like, damn. So like in middle school, I was like the water boy for like my basketball team because I wanted to be involved in something. but like they just say, hey, just come.
Come. You weren't good in school. You didn't play sports. Well, damn, you just in daycare. You just going to watch.
I was literally, you feel what I'm saying? Like nobody, my mom never got like forced me into She never forced me into sports.
Did your dad play sports? Did your mom play sports? Did anybody?
My dad is not athletic. Like, I literally got his genes handed down. Like, my mom, I think the most she did was like volleyball.
Okay.
But like, it was like barely.
Right.
Like, she always like, she was big on like cameras, like taking pictures and stuff.
You go to college.
Right.
And you drop out.
Yeah. Year and a half there.
Okay.
Went for business administration. College was like a low-key game changer because I dropped out in 2020 when COVID had hit.
Okay.
So boom. So like for a year straight, I had told myself before I got to college, I remember September 5th, 2019, I went to Mooresville State College.
Okay.
I said, every 2 days, I'ma upload a YouTube video, and every day I'ma upload 3 skits because I did skits first.
Right.
And I went to YouTube. When I went to college, I was trying to balance them out. I would literally edit on my laptop. I learned how to edit. I edit on my laptop all the videos. And like when I was like 1 minute until I had to start class, I would run across the campus, get to my class, enjoy it. I didn't really like the learning part of it.
Right.
But then COVID hit, they had made an announcement like everybody gotta go. And I was like, what? And then after I went home,
you seem very pleased about that they shut college down because of COVID.
but I was recording in college. Like, college was my content.
Right.
So like I was doing a whole bunch of stuff. I see all my friends. I was recording the videos, and they had to go. So like now I'm like, oh damn, like what am I gonna do? But I had dropped out. But I told my mom they wanted me to do online work. But I told my mom, I said, I ain't gonna lie, I can't do online work. So
it's crazy to see how people really won during COVID. People that, you know, entrepreneurs invested in themselves, building their brand. The people that really took that risk during COVID time, they won tremendously.
Like, if I might not want to go back, and she was like, hey, if you could do what you continue doing and just show that you're getting money or like some type of proof of something going on,
right.
I'm
good with it.
Yeah, she's good with it. So
right.
She was never strict. She was always supportive.
Right.
Yeah.
Was college? Oh, you know, I'm listening at you talking. You say you weren't that. You know, you wanted to be a class clown. You weren't very good in athletics. Did you go to college because that's what your mom wanted to do, or did you go to college because that's what you wanted?
Nah, I wanted to go to college.
Okay, you wanted to go to college.
Yeah, I wanted, because in New York, everybody. So in New York it's so different because like we don't have no, like other people, like we can't drive a car. We taking
right.
trains. We're taking buses.
Yes.
We in like buildings we living with our families. It's kind of hard to get like live on your own so early and stuff like that. So the thought of like going upstate and going away to college in your own space.
Right.
I shared a room with my little brother for like 18, 17 years.
Right.
The whole time, me and my little brother, we had to share a room, twin beds. So the first time going to college, I was like, oh yeah, I'm out. Like I gotta go see what this is about. And it was fire though. It showed you a little bit of how you living on your own.
Right.
So yeah.
You mentioned that when COVID hit, you were always doing videos even before COVID hit. Is that when COVID hit and you're doing your videos, is that made you realize that, you know what I'm doing in college is really not what I really, really want to do? I got another passion that I don't know if I can complete if I'm going to school, spending my time on this. Because what I tell people, Kai, and you can attest to this, as a content creator, that's all you do.
Yeah.
You don't do anything. You ain't got another job.
Yeah.
Content creating is your job.
Yeah. So like, when I did drop out, I automatically knew I didn't want to go back. Like,
Okay.
It was crazy. Like I automatically knew I didn't want to go back, and I was also like trying to already just brainstorming different videos.
Okay.
And I was restricted, so my mom didn't let me like record in the house.
Okay.
But with my friends and stuff, it was COVID, so anything we want to do, we had to do outside in the car.
Right.
So I started doing these car videos and just stacking from there, like so, and just pushing out as much stuff because everybody was at home chilling and just waiting.
You said you were doing like prank videos.
Right.
You wanted to be a comedian. Did you want to be a comedian? I mean, what?
No, I did skits at first.
Right.
So I wanted to do funny skits or something in the lane of acting.
Okay.
Like, I always wanted to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Kai, but them pranks, man. Man, people they was taking these pranks too far now, Kai.
No,
Somebody
yeah.
gonna get hurt.
No, yeah, I had stopped because
Okay.
I stopped. I did pranks. There was one point in time I did like wired up, like probably like 2021. I was going around doing these wired up pranks, but mine was never too extreme.
Right.
But the only extreme prank that I did was I did like something where I took money from a tip jar and then paid them like another crazy amount, or like just paid them a crazy amount as a prank. But people dumbed down on me on that, and I was like, oh yeah, like that is extreme. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? At the time I was like, damn, I'm giving them money though. Why is it extreme? But I ultimately got to realize like that was kind of crazy.
Right.
You feel me? So I just understood that was me. I ain't want to do no more pranks unless it was like all my friends and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
You feel me?
Pranking friends is one
It's
thing,
cool.
but pranking a stranger
is crazy.
because everybody don't play like you play.
True. Yeah.
Did your mom give you a time limit in which she said, okay, Kai, this needs to work by X or you're going to have to, go back to school?
Never. She always supported me. She always was there behind me. She still is. She always makes sure that she spread a positive light on me when it came to the videos and stuff.
Kai, when did you find your voice? When did you find out, says, you know what? This is it. This is what I'm good at.
Yeah, when I was, I'll probably say, was it freshman year? I think like freshman year or sophomore year, I had posted a skit. And on Facebook, when you get like 1,000 likes at the time, it was crazy. So
Yeah.
I knew like, it
You
was
were onto
crazy.
something.
But locally, my skits were like, and this is for people that know that lived in the Bronx. Locally, my skits was like picked up a lot of attention,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, okay, hold on, I can actually do something. But the skits wasn't putting out a lifestyle for me in terms of like what I wanted to really really do. And then I went from the skits, and I went to YouTube. I started doing YouTube, and in college, I decided to do Ding Dong Ditch in college. In like the hallways and stuff. I did one, I posted it, the next day I woke up to like 25,000 views, which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, what the hell? Fell asleep, woke up the next day, it was at like 100,000. Then I just spammed that, and every time I dropped a new one, it finally started to hit like a million. It was like hitting 1 million views, and I had like, Flight was the first person, Flight Reacts is a YouTuber, he was the first person to react to my Ding Dong Ditch thing while I was in college. So like I knew for a fact like this was gonna be fire, but I understood that at that point in time, that trend I was doing, it was only a trend, and my subscribers and fan base was only building off trends because I was posting a vlog and it would just do normal like regular numbers, and then when I post that, they would like that. So like I knew like it's definitely something here if I do it correctly.
Right.
For sure.
And so now you're doing that, like you mentioned, you go from 0 followers to thousands of followers, and now everybody's. So how do you find your voice? So how do you go, says, okay, my vlogs are not doing it, but this is only a trend. I need to do something that's sustainable. And I need to do something that not only is sustainable, that's gonna generate some money and an income.
Yeah. And it's so crazy because I wasn't even like the money was cool at the time, but that wasn't my main focus. It was just on some like, I did the YouTube, and I noticed like I was not, how do I explain this? Like, damn, I noticed when I was doing the YouTube, it was cool, but I would see like, I had a good friend, I had my friends in AMP, my group in AMP, and I had a good friend named Phantom, and his people really loved him on his YouTube and stuff like that, and I seen it, and I was like, damn, like he got like a real base, you feel me?
Yes.
And like, it was cool, and I was making some money, I was making a good amount of money on YouTube, but then I started, in 2021, was when I started streaming. And I had bought a PC, and it was up from there.
It's definitely good to hear, his perspective, how he was brought up, how humble he is. I love to hear, successful people's stories. So I hope you guys got some gems. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you guys hop into my bio where you guys can follow my other platforms. So I love you guys. I see you guys on the next one. Peace. We out.